Yes, we are live. Very good. Okay, we'll call to order the meeting of December 4th, 2024 of the Port Commission, and all commissioners are here, and Commissioner Orozco should be here shortly. To lead us off in the pledge, Madam Mayor, would you lead us?
Sure.
Right, so with that, we will go to item 1, and that is, there she is, perfect timing. Presentations by the public on matters that are not on the agenda but within the subject matter and jurisdiction of the Port Commission. I do not have any slips to speak. You don't either, Madam Clerk.
We have not
Okay.
received any.
Very good. All right, so with that, then we go to item 2. The consent item is simply the meeting minutes from November 6th. Everybody's had a chance to look at those. Questions or comments? If not, we're looking for a motion.
Early moves.
Early moves. Second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Minutes are approved unanimously. That takes us to item 3, which is a regular agenda item, and that's consideration of resolution P-5, authorizing a supplemental capital budget appropriation of $450,000 for title sensor and other projects at the North Terminal to be completed in fiscal year 2025.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. Good evening, commissioners. This is a catch-all budget appropriation item for several projects at the North Terminal that are highlighted in the agenda report. I would like to highlight one of the projects which kind of came out of nowhere earlier this year, and you're going to see it. Those of you who are on the council will see it as a consent item, a portion of a consent item on the council agenda tonight, and that is the title sensor, which I think you all know that we have a title variation of about 5 feet in the port, and traditionally NOAA produced a hard copy tide table book that was used by the pilots that bring the ships up, particularly important for our fully loaded cement ships that come in on high tide. So that tide table is no longer being published as of the end of this year. So the solution is to install a pretty sophisticated device, electronic device that transmits tidal data via satellite to NOAA and can be used by the pilot. So that item is part of this budget appropriation, and then it is being handled on the contract side via the city, a contract amendment with HDR, who is the consultant doing the Enterprise Bridge project. So the sensor has utility for the bridge design as well, particularly the vertical clearance bridge. So just wanted to highlight that. I think everything else is, you're generally familiar with what's happening at the terminal, but if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Good. So before we start our deliberations, is anybody here to speak on this item? No slip to speak. Assuming that there are none, then we'll go ahead and back to the commission for discussion.
I just have one clarifying
Yes.
question. So thank you so much for sharing that. And you mentioned, and so I just want to clarify that part of this sensor, by installing it, helps us prepare for all options for the future. And so it sounded like, but again, I just want to clarify that if we had a bridge that rose or something like that, this would allow for that. Did I get that right?
Correct. So it will help inform the design of the vertical clearance of the bridge. Yeah.
Perfect. That would, again, allow the port to stay open and ships to continue to come in.
Correct.
Nice and clear. Thank you so much.
And then, Rick, just so that I'm clear, I believe I have it right, but so the demolition, the building, the structure that we're talking about, so if you're heading southbound on Harbor Boulevard, you're making a left on Enterprise, that very first building that you see at the entrance, or just left, that we're talking about that building.
Correct, and conveyors that connect to it.
Got it. Confirming that it's going to look very different for those making that turn right there at Harbor and Enterprise. Quite different. That opens everything up. So probably counters questions.
That's a good point. And will there be some kind of public information that we can direct?
Sure, we can do some messaging on that. It will be a high visibility project, and there will be questions. So we'll prepare for that. We'll put something on the website, but I'll work with the city's PIO to put something out on social media as well. And those are the two obvious ways we can communicate what's happening.
Yeah, I think with pictures tells 1,000 words, right? You put pictures of one coming down, explaining what it is, what it represents, affect it.
Just so, I mean, great points. And so would traffic over there be impacted with this happening?
No,
Great.
no.
Okay,
No.
that's all I hear. This is my district.
Right.
Lots about traffic.
Yes, other than the thousands of cars that pass by there every day, we'll be slowing down to take a look at it. But other than that, probably, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
All right, so we do need a motion because that is an actionable item. So
Early
we're-
moves.
I'll second.
All right, so we have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're all in favor, so that passes unanimously as well. That then takes us to, let's see, item 4 is the Port CO report. Anything to
No report. Rick, you have anything?
No
No report tonight. Thank you.
report? All right, any commissioner communication? Seeing none, once again, as efficient as can be, this meeting, we are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you.